Let us now see how to perform an audit using Expal in the mobile device. Click on the Expal application. On the home page in the bottom of the screen, there are different icons. The fourth icon next to the bell icon will be the checklist and audits. Click on it. This will be the listing page for the user where all the checklists the user is associated with will be shown here. For demo purpose, we will take up an empty checklist. Click on it. So this screen will show what is the title of the checklist, who has created, when was it created, who are all the team members, what is the frequency of the checklist, what is the scale where the checklist has to be rated, and what are the questionnaires of the checklist, and also the location. So now we will see how to perform an audit. On the top you can see an audit button. Click on it. It will take you to the location selection where the auditor has to perform the audit. We will take as DMAT Mangalore as an example. This pop-up will show when was the last audit done, who has done the audit. So we will click on yes and move further. The first question will appear in this form. Top 10 SQs are available. If the auditor feels it is available, he will give a 5-star rating and then he will give remarks as available. And he can also attach picture if it is available for the proof. So we will move to the next question. Similarly, top 25 SQs are available. If the auditor feels it is not available and he marks as a 1-star rating and he says not available, and then attach a image related to it. On the top there is one more option called trigger task. If the auditor feels this is non-compliance and this has to be rectified and sent to a department where this has to be rectified soon, he can trigger a task. This trigger task will sit once the audit is done, and then once it is saved, it will go to the concerned person for the rectification. So we will move to the next. Similarly, for demo purpose, I just mark as a any rating and then move further. All the forms has to be filled one by one until we land up to the summary page. So summary page will show you the overall score, and then what is the summary. One task has been triggered where 25 SQs was not available, and then click on next. The overview page will give you a fair idea of what is the rating given for each of the questionnaires here, and the auditor will click on save. Once the save button is clicked, a PDF copy will be sent over a mail to all of the users who are part of this checklist. So earlier we triggered a task which will sit here, and it will show who is the owner and who is the supervisor of this task, where the location owner and the location supervisor will be captured by the system upon the creation of a checklist here. So user can directly hit on a create button. This create button will make this task active and it will go to the concerned user sitting on the home page. So all the task is triggered and the checklist is completed. This is how we can perform an audit using a mobile device.